Welcome back. In this tutorial I'm going to show you another complex query. In this case I want to know, what do I want to know? That's a good question. I want to know the students, and I want to know the address because I'm going to send them a promotional material to those that they have enrolled in the month of January this year. They have enrolled the month of January this year to the course. What course is that? To the walking the dog. Yes, why not? That's a nice trekking course that I will, show you the different paths you can go on the cliff paths, and to take the dog with you and to enjoy nature. So I just want to see how many enroll to walking the dog in the month of January. So to do that, I'm going to create another complex query design. Again, I will need information from the three tables. If I were to double click in here, that shows up as well. And courses. Okay. So now I need the first name, I want the surname, I want what? I said address, right? I want the address because I want to send them a letter this time. Why not? I may have to give them a call faster, but okay. I send them a letter. Let's do it traditional way. Telling them about, or giving them, sending them a map for them to prepare for the walk. Now, here I want to know the date, the date they have applied, and what is the course title, because the course title is the one I'm going to filter by, isn't it? So here I have two filters. One is application date, I want the month of June, month of January, and in this case I want a particular course title. Now there are different ways of doing that. I can just put in here, imagine if I were to put, I don't know, in my case I put 01, I put the date itself 01/01 and 2017, and that will give me the 1st of January, and I can go all the way down in here. That's not the best way, or the title course and write it down in here. So what about if I were to change that? What about if I want to know the ones that are going in February, or instead of walking the dog I want to one about hiking, going around with horse. So there is another way of doing this, and we call that parameterize queries. So to parameterize a query, we do the following. We use brackets. So I'm going to show you what I'm talking about in here. Parameterize queries. I've been having problems with Google, so hopefully I'm going to go here, parameterize query and access. Method parameter, no. Active row optional, no. Maybe you have to put parameter in here instead. See, parameter access. Using parameters in queries. Okay, let's click in there. Great. You see what I was saying? You have HTTPS in there. Try at home to do this. Or here to get more information about this. So basically, instead of you entering or hard coding the query, the criteria, you're using a parameter. Parameter is when is surrounded by these square brackets. So you surround here, instead of writing the criteria, imagine town London, you just put a square bracket, which town, and you close it with a square bracket, and that question that you put in there will show up in here, and whatever you type in here will be replaced there. Yeah. So if I were to say London and OK, so the town will be filtered by London. So it's basically to create some sort of dynamic query rather than just setting that in stone, saying okay, always I'm going to search filter by London. So in our case, I'm going to say course title, and I'm going to put in here enter course title. Yeah. And in here I'm going to be even more clever. In here, because it's the entire month of January that I want, I'm going to say this is a function that I can use in Access. Say between what? Between a start date, yeah, and end date. Obviously, I can put there anything. So I can put enter, yeah, enter start date, yeah, to make it more, how do you call it, user friendly. So I'm gonna make this bigger. Enter start date, and here enter end date. You can even be more polite and put there please enter, but I'm gonna leave it like that. So that's the application date and the course title. Now if I were to run the query, first thing is going to ask me enter start date. So I'm going to say 01/01/2017, yeah, the beginning of January, and the end of January is 31/01/2017, yeah. And now what is the course? I think it was walking the dog, no? Walking the dog. Yeah, so clicking OK. And there you have it. There was one person called Thomas Davis, yeah, with that address, that have joined that course. Yeah, and that's what we call parameterized queries. So this is a very good level of complexity already. So you move from something simple like filtering by what was it, the street, then something slightly more complex. You have two parameters in there. You joining three tables, and now you have three tables, but in this case you're using parameters rather than hard coding the criteria. So with this I finish this tutorial. I move to